Good afternoon, students. Welcome again in your chapter's last part of broader meaning of democracy. So today we are going to start our last topic, broader meanings of democracy. Here meanings, that means in the beginning of chapter we consider the meaning of democracy in a limited and descriptive sense. We have understood democracy as a form of government. This way of defining democracy helps us to identify a clear set of minimal features. That means democracy helps us to how to understand, how to settle their condition, how to identify a clear set of minimal features. If you have limited resources, if you have minimum features, then how to sort out your life, that a democracy must have. The most common form that democracy takes in our time is that of a representative democracy. I am also giving you a question of representative democracy. What is representative democracy? You have already read about this in the previous classes. In the countries we call democracy, all the people do not rule. A majority is allowed to take decisions on behalf of all the people. A majority is allowed to take decisions on behalf of the all the people, meaning that means in our country now the ruling party is BJP. Majority party is BJP, and majority party has the power to allow to take decisions on behalf of all the people. Even the majority does not rule directly. Majority party meaning, ruling party meaning not yet ki this party also to control our country whole years continuously. No, it's depend on the election time. The majority of people rule through their elected representatives. This come necessary because modern democracies involve such a large number of people that it is physically impossible for them to sit together and take a collective decision. Even if they could, the citizen does not have the time, the desire, or the skills to take part in all the decisions. If they couldn't, the citizen doesn't have the time. If the citizen of the country, peoples of the country haven't time to take part in the activities, the desire or skills to take part in all the decisions through the video calling, through the online session. This gives us a clear but minimal understanding of democracy. This clarity helps us to distinguish democracies from non-democracies, but it doesn't allow us to distinguish between a democracy and a good democracy. It does not allows us to see the operation of democracy beyond government. For this, we need to turn the broader meaning of democracy. Sometimes we use democracy for organizations other than the government. Just read these points. How the democracy for organization other than government. Distinguish between. We are a democracy, democratic family. We are a very democratic family. Whenever a decision has to be taken, we all sit down and arrive at a consensus. My opinions matter as much as my father's. In your family, when your father says something to you, then all the family members sit together, they listen to him, and they give their views about the decision. I don't like teachers who don't allow students to speak and ask the questions in the class. I would like to have teachers with democratic temperament. In your classes, you all have seen. If you have any query, if you have any doubt, then you raise your hands. Madam, I have a problem. Then you put the question to the teachers. Then it's a democratic environment. If you have a problem and teacher said no need to stand up, I am not giving to your answer, then it's not a democratic temperament. It's a non-democratic temperament. One leader and his family members decide everything in his party. How can they talk of democracy? Are you agree? Yes, we are agree because the family members, senior members of the family is our elders, and we respect them. If we give the respect to the others, if we respect to the elders, then we are agree with her, yeah, with him. These ways of using word democracy go back to basic sense of method and taking decisions. A democratic decisions involves consultation and consent of all those who are affected by that and decision. Every time democracy decision involves consultation and consent, those who are affected by that decision. Those who are not powerful have the same say in taking the decision as those who are powerful. This can apply to a government or a family or any other organization. Same temperament is on country part, family members, organization, institutions, and thus democracy is also principle that can be applied to any sphere of life. Sometimes we use the word democracy not to describe any existing government, but to set up an ideal standard that all democracies must aim to become. True democracy will come to this country only when no one goes hungry to bed. That means basic needs of the people of your peoples are fulfilled. In a democracy, every citizen must be able to play equal role in decision making. Universal adult franchise also example of this. For this, you don't need just an equal right to vote. Every citizen needs to have equal information, basic education, equal resources, and lot of commitment. Yes, Right to Information Act, RTI also example of this. If we take these ideals seriously, then no country in the world is democracy. Yet, an understanding of democracy as an ideal reminds us of why we value democracy. It enables us to judge our existing democracy and identify its weaknesses. It helps us to distinguish between a minimal democracy and a good democracy. We totally read out the meaning of democracy, features of democracy, sporting words of democracy, argument against democracy in this chapter. And over the conclusion, same as democracy is the best than others. In this book, we don't deal much with this expanded notion of democracy. Our focus here is with some core institutional features of democracy as a form of government. Next year, you will read more about democratic society, ways of evaluating our democracy. At this stage, we just need to that democracy can apply to many spheres of life and that democracy can take many forms. There can be various ways of taking decisions in democratic manner as long as basic principles of consultation, often basic principle of consultation on equal basis is accepted. The common form of democracy in today's world is rule through people's elected representatives. Same as, and we are completely read about these words in chapter number 4. So, if the community is small, there can be other ways to taking democratic decisions. All the people can sit together, take decisions directly. This is how Gram Sabha should work in a village. Can you think of some other democratic ways of decision making? All of you know about in the elections of panchayati elections. Now the women have a right. One third females have participated in the Gram Sabha's elections. This also means that no country is a perfect democracy. Features of a democracy that we discussed in this chapter provide only the minimum conditions of democracy. That doesn't make it an ideal democracy. Every democracy has to try to realize the ideals of our democratic decision making. This cannot be achieved once for all. This requires consent, effort to save and strengthen democracy forms of decision making. In each and every stanza, they stress on the democratic government. There is a difference between a democratic and non-democratic design, but a democracy and a good democracy, how to work in the country. So this is what distinguishes democracy from the other forms of government like monarchy, dictatorship, or one party rule do not require all citizens to take part in politics, because in that part there is no democracy. Monarchy, rule of king. Dictatorship, one man's rule. One party rule, that means elections are held but only one party win the election, like as Zimbabwe. Do not require all citizens to take part in politics. In fact, most non-democratic government would like citizens not to take part in politics, but democracy depends on active political participation by all the citizens. That is why a study of democracy must focus on democratic politics. Listen, students, one thing to be clear, this chapter is completed to you. You have to complete this chapter question answer up to Monday, and on Tuesday I will take test of this chapters, one words, short answer type questions, very short answer type questions, and I am giving you a test sharp 1 o'clock, and you have to solve this test in 20 minutes. After 20 minutes you have to submit your test on this number also, and if you not send me test in 20 minutes, after that you haven't tried to send the test. Okay, thank you.